Argue that Dick Button reinvented the sport. After World War II, he burst onto the scene, winning 7 U.S. crowns, 5 world championships, and 2 Olympic titles. From his broadcast position delivering commentary on skates of gold for an American audience, here is a man who is synonymous with figure skating, Dick Button. Refining the athleticism introduced by Dick Button, Hayes Allen Jenkins won 3 consecutive world titles and led a U.S. sweep at the 56 Games in Cortina. 4 years after older brother Hayes lived his golden moment, David Jenkins arrived in Squaw Valley and battled his way to the 1960 Olympic gold medal. It was no surprise, David already had collected 3 consecutive world titles. The only male skater in Germany's history to win an Olympic title, Manfred Schnelldorfer, dominated the sport in 1964. 1 month after earning a gold medal at the Winter Games in Innsbruck, he won a world championship at age 20. From Germany, this is Manfred Schnelldorfer.
It was through his solid consistency under pressure that Manfred made his mark in the record books.
Skating on gold blades, Austria's Wolfgang Schwarz became Olympic champion at the 1968 Winter Games in Grenoble. Great Britain's first Olympic champion in men's skating was a superb athlete and gifted technician. John Curry, the 1976 titleist, was an artist on ice, a traditionalist, strongly influenced by the sport's pioneers. He finished second at the 1979 World Championships, but fewer than 12 months later, in Lake Placid, Robin Cousins was golden. Robin made up ground in the short and long programs to secure Great Britain's 2nd consecutive men's Olympic title. Of course, he was no stranger to the American audience that witnessed his triumph. Robin trained several years in Colorado. Today, Robin continues to excel as a choreographer, director, and performer. He's now appearing in a production of Cats in Great Britain. Here is Robin Cousins.
Time to make some plans. Time to take a different point of view. Time to take a walk. And time to sit and talk. But you know I'm too busy being blue. Time to think the time, time to spend each night with someone new, time to be alone, time to stay out all night long, but you know I'm too busy being
Robin always gives you everything he's got, and this crowd is loving it.
Whereas countryman John Curry brought a classical artistry to the ice, Robin continues to bring a great contemporary and totally hip artistic sensibility to skating. He makes it look so easy.
In the fall of 1980, 21-year-old Scott Hamilton won his first competition of a new season. Some 3.5 years later, Scott was on an incredible roll. He'd won 16 consecutive events, and the streak was not to be broken when Scott arrived in Sarajevo for the 1984 Winter Olympics. He captured the gold medal and ran his unbeaten string to 18 in a row, wrapping up his amateur career with a 4th world title just 1 month later. Here's a performer who's loved around the world, Scott Hamilton. The Scott Hamilton performance is always energized. And to be here in Boston, he had to fly in on the contour. His luggage didn't make it, but this champion sure did. What a performance.
He's one of skating's favorite sons. In addition to being a great technician, Scott Hamilton is to skating what George M. Cohan was to Broadway, the greatest showman ever.
Viktor Petrenko comes to us from Las Vegas. By way of Odessa in Ukraine, he is a showstopper in true Vegas style. And in 1992, Viktor became the first male single skater from any republic of the former Soviet Union to win Olympic gold. Just last week, he captured the Skate America title in Dallas. And in 1994, Viktor hopes to add to an already impressive collection of prizes. what do you know? Another audience that belongs to Viktor Petrenko. He's always having fun on the ice.
In his Olympic performance, he proved to be Baryshnikov on ice. But for skates of gold, Viktor has just shown his affection for American style.
On his way to becoming a one-man skating dynasty, Brian Boitano was the first U.S. skater in history to land the triple axel cleanly in competition. This four-time U.S., two-time world, and 1988 Olympic champion continues to embrace gold medal excellence. As an entertainer, he enchants. And as a pro competitor, he was denied victory only once in 5 years. You'll see him on the road to the 1994 Winter Games. Here is one of figure skating's greatest innovators. This is Brian Boitano.
Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Put your thoughts on the life in you before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. Darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Intoxication, touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night.
just turned 30 years old, but the skater in Brian Boitano doesn't know it. Year after year, he's better and better. Together, the last 4 men's Olympic champions. Here is a moment to treasure. 4 leading men of a great era in skating.
It's awesome to see these 4 men skating full force together at the same time. And to see Scott Hamilton keeping up with that choreography, coming in at the last minute of rehearsals. It's amazing.
Gates of Gold has been an experience to savor for a lifetime, and we hope you've enjoyed being a part of this first ever gathering of Olympic skating champions. 39 living legends from around the world.
In my 30-plus years in skating, I've never seen so many emotional moments, great performances, or standing ovations under one roof in one night. This has been simply unforgettable.
For JoJo Starbuck, I'm Steve Woodward saying so long from Boston Garden.